Yesterday, if you remember, we've talked about the future perfect and we've talked about the future perfect progressive. Now, just to remind you, I like to do this grammar with the timeline. I think you should do that if you want to remember. So we said that here we have a timeline. Timeline يعني خط زمني. So in the future perfect, we said here, this is the time now. Okay. In the future perfect, we said that we're going to have two actions. The first action, both of them in the future, they didn't happen yet. So both of them are going to happen here. This is the first one, this is the second one. The first action should be in what? In the future perfect. The second one, whether it's going to be another event or specific time. Okay? So for example, if you remember the example that we had, we said that by July, I will have graduated from high school. So here I have two things. I have a specific time and I have what? Another action. Which one comes first? The time or the action? If you remember.
The action.
Yes, I will have graduated from high school. This is the first thing that's going to happen. And then the month of July will come. Both of them in the future. This is the time now. And this is the future. They didn't happen yet. But the first one that is going to happen in the future, me graduating from high school. The second one, the month of July. Just as simple as that. And also we had the future perfect progressive, again the timeline. We said that we're going to have the time now. Also, we're going to have two actions, 1 and 2. Let me write the example in order to do it in the timeline. If you remember, we said that by April, I will have been studying. For how many years now, Thalith, you have been studying?
12.
Yes, for 12 years. So the thing about this action or about this grammar is that it talks about an action, which is this one, that started from the past. This is the time now. But this action started from the past, continue until the present, and it's going to continue until the future. But until what? Until April. Until April, the action will happen, which is 12 years, studying for 12 years. You see? Just this is the thing about this grammar. Started from the past, continue until the future. So this one is the first one. And the month of April is going to be, of course, the second one to happen in the future. Okay. One part of the grammar yesterday that we didn't complete, which is the future with the dependent time clause. It's very simple, very easy. Here it says that you're going to have one sentence, but this sentence has two parts. One part is in the future, simple future, will or be going to, just simple future. Okay? And the second part, it will be the dependent time clause. Dependent time clause, I think, Thalith, if you have your book, you should underline this. This is very important. The dependent time clause, it will be included one of those words here. When, before, after, while, until, or since. The verb after those words should be in what? Should be in the present tense, the present simple tense. For example, my father will keep using his old-fashioned court phone. This is a sentence, or this is the part of the sentence in the future. Simple future, will keep. No perfect, no progressive, nothing. And then he said, until it breaks. He used the word until. This is the dependent time clause. He used the word until, and then he said it breaks, subject, and then the verb with an S, so it means that it's in the present. One more example. When he finishes working on his invention, he is going to let me try it. When, he used when. This is the dependent time clause because I have when. Okay, and then subject and the verb in the present simple. And then the second part is what he's going to let me try it out, which is the future simple. طيب, to understand more, let's write an example here. For example, we can say, for example, not before. When, for example, this for today, when I finish the exam, I will sleep for 8 hours. Two parts of the sentence. By the way, ثالث الترتيب لا يفرق. يعني لو بدأتي بالfuture, it's okay. لو بدأتي the dependent time clause, also it's okay. Both of them is okay. So when I finish the exam, this is the sentence in the present simple. I finish. صح? And then the second part, I will sleep for 8 hours, which is in the future simple. So حتى لو أنا لم أكن فاهمة القاعدة يا ثالث، فقط تذكري إنه واحدة من هذه الكلمات ستكون موجودة. طيب لو كانت موجودة الفعل ما بعدها future or present simple. After
present simple.
Thank you لما. Present simple. طيب نفتكر present simple. Present simple has two parts. يا إما يكون الفعل with s يا إما يكون الفعل base form. متى يكون base form؟ لما يكون قبل ماذا؟ قبل الفعل ماذا؟ I, we, they.
I and you,
Yes.
we.
طيب, and what about the s? This is the base form. طيب, what about the s?
She,
it.
Thank you, Thalith.
and
Thank you.
she and
She,
he.
he, it, and also singulars. طيب, now I will give you a question. Okay, two questions to tell you how this part is going to be in the exam. This is how you're going to study this part of the grammar. So I will tell you, for example, Thalith, which one is the correct answer? Which one?
I will check.
I will check. Why? Very good. Why?
Because it's future simple.
Yes, it's future simple لأنه أنا عندي الجملة لها بارتين. يا إما يكون البارت الموجود هو present simple يا إما يكون البارت الموجود هو future simple. I have one part, then I should look for the second part. Here I have the present simple and also I have before. You see, I said that before is one of the words that I should pay attention to لأنها تأتي في dependent time clause. هذا اسمه dependent time clause. Okay, another example. Which one is the correct answer, يا جمانة?
B.
Are you with me, Jumana?
Yes.
Which one?
Sleep with
Which
S.
one? A, B, or C?
B.
Perfect. B. Why did you choose B?
Because present simple.
Very good. Because of the present simple. I have my brother. My brother is singular. Then I'm going to add S to the verb. طيب, why أصلا أنا اخترت the present simple? Because I already have the part with the future. Will cook. Then the second part should be in the present simple. You can take a screenshot ثالث, because this is how you're going to study for the exam. This is one of the questions that you're going to have. Okay, now we're going to answer the questions in the book, but for each question, we're not going to answer all of the parts, maybe 3 parts only. So for the exercise here, exercise A, we're going to answer from 1 to 3. طيب, what you're going to do in exercise A, you're going to use the future perfect to combine here the sentences together, whether by using by or by the time. For example, the first event, I will take all my final exams. The second event, the end of June will come. So combining these 2 events together, by the end of June, I will have taken all my final exams. طبعا هو خلاص ريحكي قال لك ما هو ال first event. بما انه قال لي ما هو ال first event to happen, then I will write this thing is in the future perfect. I will have taken all my final exams. Now let's start with number 1. The first event, which is the one in the future perfect, it will start to rain. The second one, we will arrive at the picnic. طبعا أنا يكون عندي 2 events هو كتبها هكذا لكنها كلها كتبها بالfuture، ولكن السكند event لن يكون في الفيوتشر طبعا في البريزنت سيمبل. يلا منار.
By the time we will arrive at the picnic.
By the time, again الآن هو هذا السكند event صح؟ We will arrive at the picnic.
Yes.
هو في الكويستشن يكتبه في الفيوتشر، لكن أنا عندما أكتبه في جملتي combining no لن يكون في الفيوتشر، سيكون في present simple. يعني we
will
without will
we arrive.
Thank you. We arrive, by the time we arrive at the picnic. Perfect. Yes.
It will start to rain.
It will.
It will start to rain.
Before that, if you said it will start, has a future symbol.
It will rain.
We want it in the future perfect. It will. Future perfect is subject plus will plus have plus verb number 3.
Has rained.
It will have rained. Very good. Yes, it will have rained. Or it will have started to rain. Very good. Thank you, Manar. Number 2. First event, that's in the future perfect, I will fall asleep. Second event, this DVD film will be over. So, the second event دائما يكون with by or by the time. يلا ثالث. I'm waiting. Just to try, I will help you. ثالث. The first event that should be in the future perfect خلاص هو أعطاك إياه، قال لك ما هو first event. This one should be the second event. أنت فقط رتبي الجملة.
teacher كلها future well
هو يكتبها
لازم نغير صح؟
هو يكتبها لك كلها future، لكن هذه لازم تكون في future perfect وهذه لازم تكون في present simple. فقط رتبي الجملة. يلا جمانة، يلا نحاول. by
يعني نفسها.
yes لكن غيريها قليلا فقط.
Okay. By the time
by the time
this film
yes by the time this DVD film yes. هل ستقولي will be over ولا ستقولي is over؟
is over.
Thank you. Present simple. Perfect. By the time this DVD film is over, yes. Now our first event.
It will.
I will. I will fall asleep. So
I will have.
Perfect. Yes, I will have. Do you know verb 3 of
Fall
fall?
asleep.
Do you know verb?
Sleep.
But do you know verb 3 of fall? Just add en.
Sleep.
Before that, there is fall. So just add en to make it in the verb 3.
Falling.
Thank you.
Falling.
Fallen.
Asleep.
Asleep. Yes. Thank you so much, Jumana. By the time this DVD film is over, بدل ما تكون will be over, I will have بدل ما تكون I will fall, I will have fallen asleep. Very easy. Number 3, the last one that we're going to do here in this exercise. First event, I will get married and have children. Second event, 2020 will come. يلا ليلاس.
I'm not sure, but I will try.
Of course.
By the time 2024.
Oh, you have 2024, so we're going to say by 2024, yes.
Would come.
Say it again, please. Without the, just write by the time or by 2024. Just write that.
I will.
I will.
Have gotten.
Have gotten. Perfect. Very good. Excellent. I will have gotten.
Married. And have children.
And have children. Very good. Very, very good, Ya Lilas. Thank you so much. So I have two actions or one action and a specific time. I will have gotten married and have children. This is the first thing that's going to happen in the future. And the second thing that is going to happen is what? Is 2024.
Teacher.
Yes, Yaqeen.
Why 2042?
Because it's written.
Because she write 2020.
أنا لا ما هو الموجود في كتابكم ما هو الموجود. أنا عندي أخبروني إنه 2020 غير موجودة.
Yeah, it's 2024.
Yeah, 2024. That's why, Yaqeen.
Okay.
Yeah, my book is old. That's why I have 2020. Okay, can I erase this?
Yes.
Okay. Now in this exercise, we're going to answer 3 questions. You're going to use whether the future perfect or the future perfect progressive. He said also some of them it could be both. Okay. So for example here, Sherry started studying biology in 2013. By 2017, she will have been studying biology for 4 years. So in this case, he used the future perfect progressive. Now let's see for number 1. My parents got married in 1990. So the sentence starts by 2020. I think also it's different here in your book. So do the math from 1990 until now. Now, how many years they are married, and write it in what? Future perfect or perfect progressive?
A perfect progressive.
No, it would be. Can you try يقين؟ يلا.
Okay.
اوكي طيب خلاص هو بدأ الجملة by 2020 يعني حلنا ال specific time بقي فقط my parents got married in 1990 so they
Their parents.
yeah without my parents خلاص كتبنا they will
Get.
before get perfect they will
Be.
no remember when we said that anytime grammar has perfect it means I have to use they will have yes
Get married.
yes they will have before that been married for how many years now from 1990 to 2020 how many years now
20.
all of that how many years 20 years no more than that do the math Salif
Teacher,
30.
ours said also 2024.
your book also
So it'll be
34
34 years.
oh okay if it's 2024 then it's going to be for 34 years yes so we're going to change that in my book it's old so here you will have by 2024 and they will have been married for 34 years sorry here I didn't write 34 years write 4 Thalys don't forget 4 okay number 2 my brother became a vegetarian 3 weeks ago by next week ya Ilaf this is the sentence
He will have been a vegetarian for 4 years.
very good
For 4 weeks.
he will have been a vegetarian again we are using the future perfect for
Weeks. For 4 weeks.
perfect very good thank you number 3 Jasim started his new job in February okay so it's in February okay by November February is the month now which is the second month November is which month February is month number 2 November is
12.
yes
11.
yes 11 perfect so do the math again by November he will yes Thalith
He will
9
have
years.
been
yeah he will have been what
For 10 months.
doing what in his job
Starting.
studying
Starting.
New
Job.
job.
Started.
huh what is he doing in his job he's not studying he
Work.
is what yeah
Working.
yes
Working.
so he will
For
have been
10
working for how many months
8 months.
no
9.
10 months.
for 10 or 11 months
9 months.
11 months right Just a
No,
minute.
because it's
No,
February.
yeah we
If it's
include the
February,
month
then it's gonna be 10 because it's originally November. So it's February, it's gonna be 10.
yes and he will stop and we will stop counting until November so it will be 10 months
Yes.
this sentence is in the present in the future perfect progressive we can say the same sentence and changing the verb but it's going to be in the future perfect Now, Jassim started his new job in February. By November, he will have كيف أقول إنه أكمل 10 months in the future perfect.
Completed.
Thank you. Completed. So here I used this sentence in two ways, in the future perfect, in the future perfect progressive. So he will have completed
10 months.
yes, 10 months in his work. So I can say it in two ways. Okay, can I erase this? طيب ثالث, we're going to stop here. Okay, this is the last thing. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to do exercise C. Exercise C is about the grammar that we explained today, the dependent clause and the future simple. So you will have blanks. You're going to complete the blank, whether with the future, simple future, or with the present simple. لو كان عندي when and before, after, since, while, then it's going to be in the present. If it was without that, then it's going to be in the future. Okay, tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to do this exercise. Now we will have to stop here. Do you have any question regarding today?
Teacher,
Yes, Yaqeen.
the exam until here, huh?
لا لا طبعا لا. Exam only unit 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay. طيب, do you know your exam? Did I told you the exam is going to be out of what? Do you know how many marks?
No.
It will be out of 15. Okay. But every part or every question in the exam is going to be half mark. So you will have 30 questions. Okay. And the 30 questions, all of them will be out of 15. يعني الدرجة النهائية من 15 لديك 30 فقرة. Don't worry about the time.
30 سؤال?
Yes.
Not more, teacher.
تبغينها أكثر أو أقل؟ لم أفهم يقين.
لا يعني مرة كثير.
كثيرة. Don't worry. الأسئلة كلها يعني اختياري. لا يوجد شيء غير الاختياري. يعني لا يوجد أسئلة مقالية. So don't worry about that. And unit 1 and 2, I think they are easy. Inshallah, you're going to have the full mark. Okay, just let me take the attendance.